Students, now we are going to solve that exercise 1.3 class 10 advanced maths. The first question is, if a equal to 1 comma 3, which means the element of a is 1 comma 3, then write the relation of identity. Means we have to write that identity relation I is to a arrow a. Also write the universal relation on a, which means for the question number 1, a has two element 1 and 3, and we have to write two relation. One is identity relation and other is universal relation. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Question number 1. Student, before solving the first question, that identity relation, you have to know what is the identity relation actually. Here in the book, one definition is given in page number 27. Let a be a set, which means a is a set having the element. If you take the example of 1 comma 3, so 1 comma 3 is the element of a. Then the relation on a is called the identity relation. If every element of a is related to itself, I repeat again, every element of a is related to itself, which means if 1 comma 3 is there, which means it is related to itself only. So answer would be 1 comma 1, 3 comma 3. This is called the identity element. Now I'm going to solve the first question. Okay, now student, the first answer is here I will write that 1 solution. So I will write here that first one here a equal to 1 comma 3. This is the given question, means the elements of a. Then we have to write here identity relation. Identity relation means I, then a, arrow mark a is. So this could be here in second bracket. Okay, then 1 comma 1 and 3 comma 3, 1 comma 1 and 3 comma 3, bracket close. This is the identity relation. Next one, students, we have to write that universal relation. Now universal relation is here in second bracket, then 1 comma 1, then 1 comma 3, then 3 comma 1, and the last one is 3 comma 3. This is the universal relation. This is the answer of the first question 1. Students, now question number 2. If a equal to 1 comma 2 is the element, then write all the relations on a. We have to write all the relations on a. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Students, for question number 2, I'm going to use this formula here. Look here that total number of relations to a to b. In the question it is given a, which means a to a, and here it is given a to b. So total number of subsets of a product b equal to total number of elements in the power of a product b, and let n equal number of element in a equal to p. I have here is given, and n be number of element in b, which means a and b are two different set, and p and q we have taken. So n a product b equal number of elements, and a product b is p comma q, sorry, p into q. So power set of ab means p a product b is 2 to the power pq. This is the formula to finding total number of relations from a to b or a to a. Here I am going to, in question number 2, here I am going to use this formula. So let's have a look how to solve this one. Now student, first of all, question number 2, I will write here that we know total number of relation from a to a equal to, we'll use the formula which means p a product b. Here I have written a product b, but actually in this question number 2, there is only one set A and we have to find the relation of A to A only. If we take A to A, which means A and A are two different set, and A and A are two set, and I am using the formula here A product B, and this equal to 2 to the power P Q. Why? Because where n of A, which means number of element in set A, equal to P, and n of B equal to number of element in set B equal to Q. But here NB is A actually. That's why we'll find out the power set of A product A only. Now after that we have, what is the element of set A equal to 1 comma 2. This is the main question, means the elements of set A. Now A product A would be 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 2 again. Now look, if we want to find out the A product A only, then 1 comma 1, then 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 1, then 2 comma 2. This is the A product A only. Students, now after that we are going to find out all the relation on A, which means power set of A comma A. So let's have a look how to solve this one. Now look student, here I will write all the relation on A equal to power set of A product A. So A product A, this one for P is how many elements? 1 2 elements, and Q is also 1 2 means 2 elements. So here if I write 2 to the power P cube, here look, here I am just showing you that, here the formula to the power P cube. Now number of P is how much? 1 2 means 2 element, and Q is also 2 elements, which means 2 plus 2 4. So here we'll write here after that 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 means 16. Now we know that all the relations of set A only, means relation on A is 16. All the relations on A is 16. What are the 16s? We have to find out now one by one. Now student, look, I am now going to find out that 16 elements. Yeah, now look, first one, second bracket, then 1 comma 1. This is for the first one. Second one is 1 comma 2. Then third one is 2 comma 1, and fourth one is 2 comma 2. So this is the first 4 elements. Okay, now after that give your second bracket here. Okay, now after that, so in the second bracket now 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 2. Next one 1 comma 1, then 2 comma 1. Now next one 1 comma 1, then 2 comma 2. Up to this much. Okay, now in the next step, next one student 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 1, then next one would be 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 2. Okay, now next one would be 2 comma 1, then 2 comma 2. Okay, up to this much. Okay, now next one. Now student, in the next one, that 1 comma 1, then 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 1. After that, next one would be 1 comma 1, then 2 comma 1, then 2 comma 2. Next one 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 1, then 2 comma 2 will be in one bracket, and next one would be that 1 comma 1, next one will be 1 comma 1, then 2 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 will be in bracket. Now let's have a look, students, how many elements are there. Look students, how many are the elements here? 1 2 3 4, now 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, now two more means the last one, that 1 2 sorry 1 comma 1, then 1 comma 2, then 2 comma 1, then 2 comma 2 will be in one bracket, and last one, that is 5 means null set, which means all elements being taken, so last one is 5. So these total are the 16 elements. Now student number 3, look here, if a equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3, then find the elements of the relation R equal x comma y is to x equal to y and x y belongs to a on A. Now look, one set is given, element is 1 2 3 elements is there. We have to find out the elements on relation R, and the condition is given x comma y is to x equal to y, which means x and y belongs to A. So it is clear that the elements of x y belongs to A, which means elements of x y should be here. So x equal to y, which means if I take x is 1, y is also 1. If I take x is 2, y is also 2. If I take x is 3, y is also 3. So we have to find the elements on relation R. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Now look student number 3, question number 3, solution of exercise 1.3 class 10 advancements. Here a equal to, the elements is given 1 comma 2 comma 3, this is the elements given here, and the condition R equal to x comma y is to x equal to y and x comma y belongs to A. Now look, this is the main trick here actually in the condition. Now look here student, x comma y is to x equal to y, which means look, x and y belongs to A, which means all the elements of x y belongs to A. So if I take x is 1, y is also 1 because x equal to y. If I take x is 2, y is also 2. X is 3, y is also 3. Then we have to find the relation of this one. So it's very easy actually. Now I will just write one line here, that condition is given x equal to y and x y all the elements belongs to A only. So it's very easy. Then I will just write here 1 comma 1, then 2 comma 2, then 3 comma 3. This is the answer of question number 3. Number 4 question student, look here now. Z plus is a set of positive integer. We know that student, z is the symbol of integer. So z plus means only positive integers are there, which means 1 2 3 4, these are the positive integers. And relation means R is to z plus belongs to, means arrow z plus, in a relation defined as R equal to a comma b and a b belongs to z. So it is obviously clear that if a comma b belongs to z plus, which means a b are positive integer surely, because that's why belongs to z plus, and a minus b bigger than 2. Is it a finite relation? Represent R as a set in a roster form. So we have to find the solution of question number 4. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Now look, question number 4. Here the given condition R equal to a comma b, and the condition is given here a comma b belongs to z plus. Z plus means the positive integer, set of positive integer, okay, and here a minus b, it is bigger than 2. Now look student, after that this relation is infinite. Obviously this relation is infinite. Why I am saying you? Wait, infinite. Now look here, I am writing. Okay, now look here. Now look the condition: a comma b, and ab belongs to z plus. If it is z plus, which means all positive integers like 1 2 3 4 5 6 continuously after that. Okay, 1 a minus b bigger than 2. Now this is the main key point in this question: a minus b bigger than 2, which means the difference of a minus b should be bigger than 2. So here if I write 3 minus 1 2, it is equal to 2, which is not possible. So here I have to take 4. 4 minus 1 then 3, it is possible, bigger than 2. 5 minus 1 bigger than 2. 6 minus 1 bigger than 2. So a should be 4. I think you have understood this one. A should be 4. A minus b bigger than 2. So if I write here a1 b2, which means negative, not possible. If I write here 2 and 1, also not possible, because 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1 is less than 2. But here the condition given, a minus b bigger than 2, which means 3 minus 1 if I write, then 2, then here it is not equal, not bigger than. If I write here 3, there is 1, which means 3 minus 1 2 equal to 2. So there should be 4. A minus 1, sorry, 4 minus 1 3, now possible. So first one would be 4 minus 1. Now then 5 minus 1, then 6 minus 1, then 7 minus 1, then 8 minus 1, then it will continuously go on up to infinite number, So starting from 4, all these digits if I put here, 4 minus 1 3 bigger than 2, 5 minus 1 4 bigger than 2. So continuously from starting from here, continuously these digits if I put here, it will definitely bigger than 2, and it is a infinite. Why? Because continuously I can put the number here, I can go on.